Okay, so today we're going to try and build out a new Facebook page. For those of you that don't already have a business page set up, this is just going to go step by step how to set it up from the beginning, and then just a couple little tools for once it actually is set up on how to post, how to share, how you can schedule posts, things like that. So even if you have a business page already, we'll still go over a couple things that you can do that you might not already utilize. So when you're in Facebook, you're going to go just to your home page, click the little Facebook logo up top, and go over to pages. Your sidebar might look a little bit different, but it's still going to have pages at some point in this sidebar. So go ahead and click over here, and then this is going to show you all the pages that you manage. If you don't have any, it'll just be blank, and then you're going to go up here and you're going to hit create a page. Okay, so from here, you're going to go over to business and click get started. And you're going to name your page. Some ideas would just be like your name with Magical Enchanted Vacations, your name at Magical Enchanted Vacations, Magical Enchanted Vacations with your name, travel with your name. If you've LLC'd yourself, you can use that LLC name. It's really just a preference. So we're going to go with Magical Enchanted Vacations with, okay. So whatever you put here is what's going to actually show. So just make sure it's something that you really want to stick with, because changing your page name is extremely complicated with Facebook. Even if I wanted to turn around and if I named it Magical Enchanted Vacations with Stephanie, if I wanted to turn around at some point and change it to Travel with Stephanie, it's such a process, it's almost not worth it. So just make sure you pick something that you're comfortable sticking with. Okay. So in category, you're going to go to travel agency. And here, address, phone number. You do have to put an address just so it'll show the city and state that you're in. This way, for advertising purposes, it'll show within a range of your location, or if somebody's searching travel agencies near me, they'll be able to get it. But you can click to not show your street address. So even though you have to put it in, you don't have to show it. Okay, phone number. Again, this is optional, but if you want to have a phone number on your page, so like someplace that your clients can reach you, whether you use your personal phone number or if you have like a Google Voice phone number set up or something like that, you would put that there. And then just go ahead and click continue. And if your name is already taken, it'll tell you that it's already taken. To add a profile picture, you're just going to go ahead and upload profile picture. And then from here, it'll take you to your files. So again, I'm just going to pick an arbitrary picture. Actually, let's not pick a Disney picture. But you would post whatever, again, picture you want to use here. Upload a cover picture. Again, it's going to bring you to your files. I'm going to pick an arbitrary one, but you pick whichever one you want. And if you want to know the sizes of those, you could just do a quick Google search. And it'll tell you the size that you should be using for cover picture and profile picture. So from here, you can start inviting friends. You really just have to click invite, and it'll send everyone that you click invite for a notification for them to come and like your page. You can do this later on as well if you wanted to just go through and invite everybody. I'll show you that later, but you can do it in this step if you'd like. Okay, so your page is created. If you don't see your cover picture here, just click add cover again, and you upload. And it'll show up. You can drag to reposition it. And then once you find where you like it, click save. And you're good on that. So once you're in, finally, there are a couple things that you can do. So when you're, if you want, you can click add a button. So this will be like if you have a contact you can do send a message, call now, send email, and whatever you click is gonna prompt you to put what you actually use. So when you click send email and you click next, it's gonna ask you to add your email address. If you click call now, it's gonna ask you to add your phone number. So it'll prompt you. If you do send a message, it'll just have the send message button, and then it'll send a message to the Facebook page. So it would be like using Messenger. Let's see, you can do learn more. If you have a learn more, it's going to prompt you to do your website link. So again, just a couple different options. You can go through them, see what works best for you. Most of us use the send a message just because it's easy and it stays within Facebook rather than bringing them to multiple different tabs to their email account, expecting them to actually grab their phone and call. This is going to keep them in the same screen, and it's going to keep it nice and easy for them. So again, you're going to receive them in Messenger, and you just click finish, and then it'll show up here on your page. Let's see. It's going to give you also tips for like what to do next. So it really will walk you through it as far as setting it up. So if you click see all page tips, it's going to tell you your first steps are to invite people to like it. You know, you're not going to actually have any visible content until people start liking your page. Add business hours, add a phone number. So again, all these little things, but we can go ahead and go down here to about, and this is where everything really is. So let's say that you want to add a phone number. You just do arbitrary phone number. Same with enter email. Okay, so you're just going to go through this, and that might not let me do it. Oh, okay, well, so you're going to have to confirm your email. Phone number, you can add an email address, and then you're going to have to confirm your email address, so just go into your email and confirm. This way people can actually see it. You can also enter a website. If you have a website, this is where you would put it. If you don't have a website, then you can actually add the link to your Disney Travel Agents page. So in a previous Disney training, we showed you how to set up the website directly through Disney that has your contact information, and it's something that Disney updates consistently with promotions, and you can build it out based on what you want to show your clients. So it'll give you a link actually, and you can put that link here as well if you don't already have your own website. Edit your about, edit your company overview. Again, this is just where you're going to put a little about me, any of that information, our story, tell people about your business. You can do an about me there as well. A little bit about your services, why you do what you do, similar to like your MEV news profile, something like that. And then add yourself as a team member. This is how it's going to make it visible to show you that you work on this page on your personal profile. So when people see it, they can just click straight from your personal profile. Let's see. And yeah, so that's the about me section. You can go into services, and you can add services too. So if you click add a service, name the service. So you can do Disney travel planning, and then just type what you offer with Disney. Again, it has to kind of be short and sweet. So you can do hotel selection, fast passes, dining reservations. Again, it's really just a little bit of everything that you offer. And then just save. If you want to add an image, you can do that there as well. You want to make sure that it shows your service, because then it'll show on the main piece of the page. And if you ever want to go in and edit, go ahead and edit. And again, if you want to add an image, click that, and you can just add a photo. If you want to have a picture of like you and your family at Disney, you can use that. Just a basic planning picture, you can use that. And you can add multiple services. So let's say you do Disney planning, but you also are comfortable selling other areas. So you can sell cruise planning. And again, ship selection, line selection. Obviously you're going to word it a little bit better. I'm just trying to get through it. Excursion selection, etc., etc., etc. And then again, to go ahead and save, and it'll show your multiple services. So you can add really as many of these as you want. Try not to go nuts and adding 20 services, but just a basic idea. This way everyone can see what you do offer, what you're comfortable offering. I know some of us will sell everything. We'll sell Europe, we'll sell Caribbean, all-inclusive, Disney cruises, we'll sell whatever anyone wants. Some of us choose to focus on Disney because it's what we know and it's what we're comfortable with. It's really just a preference here. Let's see. So now let's go back to home here. Come on. Sorry guys, my internet's a little slow at the moment. All right, so when we get back to the home page, we'll go through actually writing a post and everything like that. How to invite friends from your home page so you can start to get a following if it ever loads. There we go. Okay, let's just go to posts. Okay, so from here it's going to show you what you've already done. So again, we added a profile picture, we added a cover page, we added a button. So it's going to just update everything here. To create a post, you're just going to, same as you would on your personal page, so a couple more options on a business page. So from here, you're going to write whatever you want. You can add photos in here. So if you have pictures from a recent trip, so let's say you went on a Disney cruise recently and you have a bunch of pictures, you can go ahead and upload an album here. So you can create a photo album, create a slideshow if you only have a couple pictures, or if you have a picture of like a promo or something, that's going to be in here. You can add buttons here as well. So you can add a send a message button to each of your posts. So let's say that you're doing a promo post. So let's say that you had the 50% discount for Disney Cruise Line. You used that photo, you did a little write-up about it. You want to add the get messages because people are seeing that in their news feeds. It's too many clicks to go through and click the post, click your page, click send message. It makes it a lot easier. You're going to lose a lot less click through if you're going to put the send message button right there. I hope that makes sense. Another thing you can do is if you, it's not going to let me. All right, so in the next post, I'll show you how you could do polls and everything like that to get a little bit more engagement on the page. But let's say that we're going to run with this. If you want to publish it right away, you're going to go ahead and click publish. If you'd like to schedule it, and this is something that I started out doing, I slacked a little bit, admittedly, and I'm going to get back into it. But it's easy to go ahead and schedule a week, a month ahead of time. So if you want to automate your social media, I highly suggest it. It saves you so much time day to day. Set aside an hour on Sundays, automate your whole week. And you can do that here. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click what day you want to post it. And you can choose a time that you want to post it. Just click schedule. So let's say I want to post this tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm just going to go ahead and schedule it. And it'll show as one scheduled post. You can see it, you can edit it, and change from here. Okay, so if you wanted to edit, you can do that. But again, I highly suggest automating as much as you can. It's going to save you some time. And then you can just kind of share throughout the week as you see updates and stuff like that. And that's going to make your life a lot easier. So your engagement posts can be automated. If you want to spread out your pictures from a recent trip instead of bombarding people with 100 pictures at once, do them 10 at a time. Like this is what we did in this restaurant or in this park or on this day of our cruise. Things like that, you can automate it throughout a week to kind of do like a series of your vacation, and it fills your social media for the week without having to worry about it. So that's going to be scheduling posts. Again, same concept for if you're going to publish right away, you're going to go right into this box. And you're just going to do what you want to do. So let's say you want to do a poll. So let's say, what's your favorite Disney location? Let's just say. Just to get some engagement, have people actually seeing what's going on. You're going to go ahead, you're going to do Disneyland, you're going to do Walt Disney World. You can go ahead and publish it. Okay, and you can pick a duration for a poll. You can just keep it continuous if you just want people to continue posting on it. And again, this is something that's good for engagement. So if you need an engaging poll and you don't want to necessarily create a graphic for something, you can use a poll. And again, you can publish it right away, or you can go through and you can schedule it. All right, so another thing that you can do to gain likes, share your page to your timeline. So you can actually go ahead and just share the link to your page on your personal timeline, get people to like it there. Or again, you go through and you can see all friends. And you can just click on as many dots as you want and send your invites. You can also send an invite in Messenger if you wanted, up to 50 people, and you can type like a custom worded like, hey guys, just wanted everyone to know I became a travel agent. Here's my page, like it, share it, you know what I mean? Like you can really encourage people and make it more personalized rather than just kind of a blanket statement. Here's my page, thanks. And then you just click send invites. So when you get messages from clients, from friends, whatever, your inbox, yes, your inbox is going to be where you see them. And it'll show you everything. So your messenger messages, you can see comments on your posts. Everything's going to be right there. Your notifications, similar to like on your personal page, you'll get your notifications up here at the bell. You'll still get bell notifications for this, but if you want to be able to go through and sort them, it'll all be here. Insights is going to be how many page views, your page likes. It'll show you your posts even as well. So this reached one person because I looked at it, of course. And then it'll show you if you pay for a promotion, engagement, it's going to show you how many clicks it got, how many comments it got, share, shares it got. So it's going to break it down for you so you can see just how successful each post is, and you can base your posts in the future on what is working and what isn't working. You can see what timing works best. You can see what types of posts, whether it be a blog post, an engagement post, a promotion post. So again, it's going to show you everything here so you can really analyze what's working and what's not working for future posts. So another way that you can post, I'm going to focus on if you're a Disney person for right now, just so it doesn't get too complicated. So a post that you really want to make sure that you're following is Disney Travel Professionals. So that's going to be this page right here. Disney Travel Professionals. You want to make sure that you like that personally. So on this page, this is everything that Disney approves us to share. Not copy and paste, share. So basically, Facebook has a lot of rules where as soon as you post something to Facebook, you lose the copyright to it. Disney in particular is very, very, very specific and protective of their content for obvious reasons. So when we take pictures from the Disney website and we copy them and we post them on our social media, or we take them from Walt Disney World Facebook page and we post them on our social media, we are losing the copyright privilege for Disney. And because we are not representatives of Disney, we don't have the right to do that. But because we are sharing it, Facebook rules says it just automatically takes that copyright away. Disney, however, has a deal with Facebook that anything posted on this specific page keeps its copyright. So what that means is if you see something here, so again, you can pick any post you want, but I'm just going to pick the first one so it's easy. You like this and you want this on your page. You cannot save this video, copy the text, and put it on your Facebook page. You have to share it. So you're going to go down here and you're going to share. Do not hit share now because that's going to post to your public page. You are going to share to a page. And then again, it's going to have all of the pages that you manage. I manage quite a few, so bear with me. You want to do your page. So I'm going to post to the one that we're working on right now. You can type whatever you want up here as like a check out the shaved ice at Aulani. You can type whatever you want as long as it is a shared post because it's going to keep that Disney Travel Professionals piece down here, and that is what holds that copyright safe. Okay? So you can go ahead and post. And again, you can also schedule with that too. Same idea. And go ahead and view it on your page. So here, again, also on your main page, you can view your pages here if you don't want to go over to pages, but to create it, you have to start here. So I'm going to go ahead to the one that we're working on. And you will see that shared post here. A few things with shared posts. So this is the correct way of doing it for Disney. When somebody shares it, so let's say you want to now take this and you want to share it to your personal page, keep in mind that it's going to share the Disney Travel Professionals post. It is not going to share your post. So again, just kind of something to keep in mind. This is why you want to have as much original content as possible. Sharing these pieces is good practice. You want to share posts because it's going to show that you are not single streaming any of your own content. So you want to mix it up. You want to share from Disney Travel Professionals, and then you also want to share from that Disney blog So if you're signed up for the Disney blog, you can go ahead and share from there. It's not sharing from a Facebook page because, again, you're losing content copyright. But if you get the blog updates, there's an option to share to your social media, and that is allowed because it's linking to a blog website. Again, copyright rule, share from travel Disney professionals or share directly from blog updates. Those are your copyright options with Disney. Most other suppliers are not going to be as stringent with these rules. Disney in particular is extremely, extremely strict. They're not going to turn around and kick you out of selling Disney right away. You'll definitely get a warning if you do something wrong. So don't tiptoe around this and be afraid of doing something wrong. If you don't know, you can always ask one of us and we'll be happy to give you an answer, or if we don't know the answer right away, we could find out for you. But just be careful. So you don't want to, again, intentionally go onto this page and copy a picture knowing that you're not allowed to. Same with going to the Walt Disney World Facebook page. You don't want to go in and intentionally copy a picture knowing that you're not allowed to, or the Disney website copy picture knowing you're not allowed to. That's not okay. But again, if you're just not sure, just ask us and we'll tell you. Because there are not necessarily exceptions to the rules, but there are ways to go about using pictures of Disney material. But this is always your safest route because that's specifically what it's set up for. But again, you can go ahead and like things like Royal Caribbean, you can like Carnival, you can share from there too. So again, those suppliers are not going to be as strict. Disney is. What else? Oh, you can share from MEV. So another page to like is MEV News. So this is our agency blog. If it will load. Okay. So this is our agency blog. It's fairly new. So go ahead and like it, share it, set up an account and write for it so you can share your own blog posts rather than from other Disney blogs. You can share your own and really actually create your own content and gain credibility, gain clientele, and you're going to have contact information on there as well if you sign up as a contributor. So on here, you can share anything that we post on here. So again, MEV News, blog post that was recently written and posted. We'll put up engagement posts as well that you can share. So again, same concept. You're going to go ahead and share it, share to a page, and share to your business page. Again, you can write whatever you want here. We don't necessarily mind if you copy and paste our engagement page posts. It's not really a big deal because we want to build traffic on this page, of course, but this content is here to help you. So if you want to just save this picture and copy the text, we're okay with that. We prefer that you share it because it's going to help you and it's going to help the agency, but it really is fine. Same with the posts. If you go ahead and share a post rather than an engagement, you can just click on this and share the post itself because, again, we're looking to gain traction to the website. But keep in mind that this page is here to help you and the agency. So try and mix it up a little bit. You can share from the business page. So Magical Enchanted Vacations LLC. This is the agency Facebook page. You can share from here. So again, anything you see here, you can share from. Oh, and this is the Disney blog I was talking about. disneyparks.disney.go.com. You are allowed to share from that blog. So that blog, Disney Travel Professionals, MEV News, Magical Enchanted Vacations LLC are where you are technically allowed to share from. Okay, and again, same concept, share whatever you'd like. Share, page, and go ahead. So that's the basics of Facebook, pretty much. Let's see what else we can do. Again, you can go in and schedule. I always try and schedule a week ahead. Again, I have an automated system that will do it for me, but if you're not ready to invest in something like that, you're just gonna create a calendar. Something that's really easy to do that I suggest doing is setting up like an Excel calendar or a Google Calendar strictly for social media. This way you can automate your week. If you set it up ahead of time, you don't have to worry about it. And it just makes your life a lot easier. So again, when you go in here, remember your published posts. You can see all of your previous posts, insights. Make sure you use that. So one thing that a lot of people ask is how to create their own engagement posts. So I'll show you quickly a page that I use a lot. It's free, so it's really good to utilize. So spark.adobe.com. In here, again, you can play with this and figure out what works best, but it's a really great creation tool to be able to create engagement posts. So this is where I do a lot of our agency posts and my personal page posts. So again, you'll see that everything is, come on, load. So you can create whatever you need. So let's just go into one that I already had. So this is going to allow you to input pictures, input text. Okay, so again, I can create a separate video on how to use this, but as far as engagement posts go, this is a great resource. So again, sharing from those 4 pages that we allow you to share from, and then creating your own content. So your own pictures and your own engagement would be Adobe Spark. So if you have any questions, again, I'll do a separate post on Adobe Spark. This way you can see how to use it, but just know that it's available to you. If you have any questions, let us know, message us, leave comments, email us, whatever you need. We're happy to help. Again, just get yourself set up, share it out. A lot of people like to just kind of put ongoing ads too. So if you want to create a page to promote your page, promote your business locally is going to be right here, or promote your page. Really, they're kind of essentially the same thing. So promote your page if you want to gain likes that way, instead of if you've invited all of your friends and you've kind of just, you're stuck, you could do something like this, and this is like a paid ad. So something like this is okay. Or you can also boost posts that are doing well. So you can add funds here, create links. So this is going to be a good way after you've exhausted all other organic options. Organic options are always your best options, but after you've exhausted your organic options, you can come here and create likes monetarily as well. And again, you can boost posts as well. The reason I bring this up, and I know this gets a lot more complicated for social media than most of you are ready for, reason I bring this up, if you go in to boost posts, do not boost a post from, again, the Disney Travel Agents page, the Walt Disney World page. Do not boost anything that is not original content. Your own personal engagement posts, your own personal photos, those are all okay to boost. Do not boost a shared post, okay? You're not going to get credit for it. If you boost a shared post, whoever you shared it from is going to get credit from it. So that is the only reason I go into this. Again, this is a little bit more complicated than our basic Facebook 101, but it just needs to be said. Do not boost shared posts. And that's pretty much Facebook. Again, there's definitely a lot more that you can do, but that's just kind of the basics of setting up your own Facebook page, getting it started. Again, make sure you invite everybody that you know. Make sure you share it to your personal page, and just make sure that you set up enough content to really hold yourself for a couple weeks while you're getting it started. This way, again, people are seeing you, you're getting visible. You want, when you're doing engagement posts, excuse me, when you're doing engagement posts, encourage followers to share it, encourage them to like it, put a call to action, give them a reason to comment. The more organic engagement that you create on a post, the more visible it's going to be based on the Facebook logarithm. So the more comments that it gets, the more people it shows to on timelines. Facebook is no longer you see the most recent post. Facebook is now you see the most engaging posts. So if you post something and it gets 0 likes, 0 comments, it's going to stop at a certain number of people's news feeds and nobody's going to see it. If you have 20 comments and 50 likes, it's going to continue to show in people's news feeds until eventually it kind of just dwindles. So again, there's a lot of math and science behind that logarithm, but you want to encourage people to like, encourage people to comment. That's why the engagement posts are so important. That's going to be what makes you visible. So yeah, message us with questions, email us, anything, and let us know how we can help you.